Late Saturday at SDCC, Marvel shocked fans when it revealed that none other than Robert Downey Jr. was returning to the MCU, not as Tony Stark, but as Doctor Doom in a new film, Avengers: Doomsday. While it got an explosive reaction from the crowd, the immediate aftermath was utter confusion. How is this going to work exactly? What exactly are they playing at with this? The way I see it, there are two main options, one that seems more sound and better than the other. The option I don't love is, while this wasn't made explicit, it stands to reason that before Avengers, Doctor Doom will appear in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, which has been confirmed to take place in a non-MCU universe, even if obviously they will eventually collide. As such, perhaps Tony in this world took a different path and ended up as a masked, armored evil guy rather than a masked, armored good guy. That's not just pulled out of thin air, however. There is actual comic source material precedent for this kind of storyline. There's one, infamous Iron Man, where Victor Von Doom takes up the Iron Man mantle. But then there's another, Anthony Stark of Earth 1129, where Doom and Stark switch minds, and as such, Doom is walking around in Stark's body. This could technically get around the Russo brothers stating outright that Downey Jr. was playing Victor Von Doom specifically, not Stark, because technically, he would be. But I like this less than the other option. This is a simple explanation. Downey Jr. is a great actor. He can play multiple parts. He can be cast as Victor Von Doom and give an entirely different performance than his decade and a half of Tony Stark. They will likely make him look a lot different as well, and that may go beyond just a lack of a goatee. The other factor, of course, is that Doctor Doom is wearing a mask almost all of the time, so this role was going to be mostly voice work. This would be the literal, no asterisk idea of Downey Jr. playing Fantastic Four universe Doom without trying to pull any Tony Stark multiverse shenanigans. And yet this storyline is still about the multiverse, so who knows? I know what I hope the answer is, but I don't know what the answer will actually be. I think this is a huge risk, and I think anyone being cast as Doom, Cillian Murphy was the latest fan favorite pick. Just because Doom is such a legendary character, and everyone is pretty relieved to move on from Kang. But Downey Jr. being cast here is leading to some excitement, but a whole lot of confusion and some outright anger, with this seeming like perhaps a cheap trick or a desperate move to lure people back to the MCU. I'm so baffled by it, I can't even say whether it's good or bad at this point. But I think the above are the only two answers that make sense.